Alright, now that I have the house, well, I'm off today, don't have to work today, and I got the house to myself. Daughter's out with a friend, and wife and son are out. I thought, hey, perfect time to pick up my guitar, do all these videos, do some updates and shit, so, yeah. I'm not really sure if I want to just play along with songs or if I want to try to write more. I feel like I want to get more use out of my 8-string. I've been playing 6 strings for, let's see, I started playing guitar, got my first guitar in, for Christmas, 1987. How I remember that is because it was, well, you never forget when you got your first guitar. I got my first guitar Christmas of 1987. I remember exactly how I got it and when I got it. So I got my first guitar Christmas of 1987. It was a Les Paul copy. It was called Targa. My parents bought it off of their friend's son and gave it to me for Christmas. I opened up a shoebox and there was a guitar pick taped to the bottom of the shoebox. Okay, a guitar pick. Peeled it off, and my dad had written on the bottom, the rest is downstairs. So I get up, walk down to the basement, and there is the guitar with a little PV amp. Lost my mind. So roughly Christmas of 87, January 88 is when I started playing guitar. But from January 1988 until this May 2019, I've been playing 6-string guitars. After that, after the Targa, the Les Paul copy, I saved up some money when I was working for my dad in the warehouse, and I wanted a Kramer because I was really into like the 80s hair bands, and most of them used Kramers. Music store I went to didn't sell Kramers. They said, well, this is the next best thing. So I bought a red guitar. It was called Hawk, Hawk. It was red. It had, from what I remember, I could even just look back at pictures, but from what I remember, it had a humbucker at the bridge, a single coil in the middle, and either a single coil at the neck or a humbucker. I think it was a single coil at the neck. And played that for many years. Then I was not going to get into how or reasons why that red one got destroyed, but it did. It wasn't me either. It got destroyed, and a couple years went by, and finally in November of 1996, my parents lent me the money. They took me to the local music store, which I love going to, Thorold Music in St. Catharines, and I bought, which is still sitting over there, you've seen many videos with me using it, I bought my Fender Stratocaster, and is it down here? Yeah, it's over there. It's buried. I bought my PV amp. I used the Fender 6-string Fender Stratocaster in a band that I formed with a bunch of friends called Shafted. Played guitar and sang, wrote most of the songs. Then when I got married, some of the money that was left over from the wedding, I convinced my wife to let me buy another guitar. So I wanted a 7-string Ibanez because I was obsessed with Korn back then. But she wouldn't let me spend the extra $400 on a 7-string, so I bought my black 6-string Ibanez. For the first quite a few years, I tuned it ADG, FAD, not knowing, now I know what that is, but back then I didn't really realize what I was doing, because I wanted to play along with Korn. Then I said, screw it, I'm just going to leave it in standard D tuning so I can play along with Pantera and Motley Crue. So I've had my black 6-string Ibanez since October 2000. Then started working at the Home Depot, and I realized, hey, I can finance a guitar, monthly payments. That's when I said, screw it, I'm going for an 8-string. So that's when I got my 8-string. So in May of this year, 2019. When I first got it, I had it in the tuning of its factory set tuning, I guess you call it. F sharp, B, and then kind of regular 6-string tuning, standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. Kept it in that tuning for a while. Then I realized I want it lower. Now I've got it low E, A, D, G, C, F, A, D. So that's what I've got the tuning in now. I still don't know theory. I'm learning slowly, so I know a little bit more than I did even a year ago. This last year that's gone by, I've really soaked up a lot of information about tuning and stuff like that. Not to say that I wasn't able to play guitar. I've always been able to play guitar, obviously 30 years of playing. I just never paid attention to theory because it kind of confused me and I didn't really understand it. But now I'm starting to understand a little bit. But now I want to take the songs that I wrote on my 6-string Fender Stratocaster in standard E tuning, and I want to play them on my 8-string, which is now well, like I just said, low E tuning. So the songs are going to be heavier. I already did a video on Drowning in Anxiety. I've got a song called Strip Teaser, which I didn't write to promote, like Motley Crue's Girls, Girls, Girls is all about strip clubs. I wrote Strip Teaser, kind of like an anti-stripper song. The reason why I did that is because I had my oldest daughter was just born. So here I am in my early 20s. I was going to strip joints with my buddies. Then my daughter's born. And I'm like, it would break my heart to see her up there doing that. Or anyone in my family or anyone that I know getting up on a stage, ripping their clothes off and dancing naked for a bunch of guys. So I said no more strip joints. And I wrote Strip Teaser as an anti-strip nudie bar song. But now I want to take all those songs and play them on my 8-string so that they're heavier. Yeah, so I guess I'm not really going to play in this video. I'm just going to talk. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on my entire music experience, because I mean it would be a really long video, and but there are videos out there where people talk for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and people watch them. They have millions of views. So I just decided to talk a little bit now that I've got the house myself, and I can talk loud and express all this. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this video, because it's going on just past 9 minutes. It's going on 10 minutes. So I guess that's long enough. As you saw in the other videos, I had, shaved head. This year, 2019, actually last year in March, I decided I'm going to stop shaving my head. I'm going to let my hair grow out. So this is how long my hair has gotten since last year, March, when I stopped shaving my head. It is now September 2019, and that's how long my hair has gotten since I stopped shaving my head. Started working at the Home Depot. I love it there. I couldn't have found a better job. So, guess that's it for this video.